Have you met the Tefal OptiGrill? This is the next best thing if you like making very quick dishes with no time to waste at all. It comes with two grilling plates and one sauteing pan, which is what we will be using in this video. The grilling plate, you normally use it to grill your steaks, sausages, make sandwiches, and all that. But today, I'm going to show you how we cook liver in the Tefal OptiGrill using the pan attachment, just like you can see. So this liver, we are going to use the oil that we made in the last video. If you haven't seen that video, please watch it. I'll also share a link on where you can buy your own Tefal grill.
So this is our oil after a few hours. This is the peanut oil. You can already see I've started cooking with it. And this is the sunflower oil. You can see the sediments at the bottom. It has clarified. That's good enough. But if you want it more clear, just use a cheesecloth. It will be clear. So now today I want us to test our oils. This is a Tefal OptiGrill for the purposes of this video, but it works well whether you're cooking with gas, charcoal, firewood, doesn't matter. I want us to make some liver. These are my spring onions and some green vegetation, and that's all I need. Okay, so let me preheat the grill and we get started. So we're going to power on our grill. To switch it on is very easy. You just press that button and then we are going to set our temperature. This is the range of temperature right here. So once you get, I'm cooking with the highest setting, that's the highest setting. Just press OK and it starts preheating. It's that simple. Again, I said this is just for the purposes of this video. One more thing I forgot to show you is the tomato powder. Have you seen our video where we made this powder? This is what spices all my food. So I literally need how many? 1, 2, 3. 3 ingredients and the oil. And that's all. So now, as this one is heating, we're going to use peanut oil just because I love peanut oil. Nothing wrong with sunflower. I just love it. One thing I have to tell you, unlike commercial oils, this is pure grain oil and it's more concentrated. So if you normally cook with 2 tablespoons, for example, of the commercial oil, this you'll just need half. So 1 tablespoon. Don't make a mistake of putting in too much. Your food will be too oily because this is pure oil. Again, for me, because I normally do this every other week, so that's enough. I don't normally need to transfer this to another container. As long as you let it sit, this part will always remain at the bottom, so I can use it until it's almost done without any issues. So we are going to close our grill. Once it's ready, it's going to make a beeping sound. That's how you pause. Niko kibonge. Umeanza? Na usemi. So we are waiting for it to beep. One thing I think I mentioned is that these 2 oils have a very high burning point, so they are good when you're sauteing with high temperature. Both of them will serve you well. Now I like something about this oil because it's literally just seed oil. The only thing we did was to warm up the gadget that was extracting. So this oil is so pure. Let me show you what it looks like inside. Can you see how pure it looks? So we're waiting for the element to reach our temperature so I can put in the milk. So if this was you on a stove top, you'd normally wait for your pan to get hot, but this oil will not smoke, so don't wait for the oil to smoke. I guess you'll know how long you wait for your pan to be hot. My cameraman today is very distracted. You can pause it. Again, this is not necessary, by the way. If you normally cook with a cold pot, it's okay. I just like cooking on high temperature my food. That's how I like my meat, so that it's here as well. I don't want stewed liver. I want some good sauteed liver. So whichever style works for you, you can use the oil that way. Even if you normally put your oil with onions, it's still okay. Just put them the way you normally do it. For me, I wait until my oil is hot so that I can put my meat. There goes the beef that I was waiting for. Now it's time to put our liver. Okay, you can see it's already smoking. I have my liver here. That is what I want to hear when I put it in. I'm just trying to space them out so they can all sear without sweating. So we are going to cover and wait for a few minutes for the liver to get seared on that side. So they've been in here for about a minute or two. See what happens. They're already starting to release the liquid that was in the marinade. Remember, this is liver. We don't normally cook it for long. That's why I had to wait for my grill to be hot enough. And now the next thing we need to do is to wait for this liquid to dry up. Once the liquid dries up, the liver is equally done. It's that fast. So I'll cover it and wait for it. This is cow liver, by the way. That's why I'm like taking a bit longer. If it was mutton or goat, it would be a different story. But cow is a bit tougher. The cow was older. So it will take a few more minutes. But when that liquid is done, the liver should be done. Then I'll put on my greens, season with my tomato powder, and we are done. So remember, we said we are going to wait until all the water dries. I love this grill because while that was happening, I was busy cooking my rice, and voila! See, all the water dried and they are starting to brown. So assuming you love your liver the way this one is, this is the point where you serve it. And then can you see the oil? And we put on so little where it's so oily. But that's okay because then I'm going to add my greens. I don't need to add more oil. So this is the point where I like to add my onions. Oh, don't worry, I'm filming with one hand. Takes a bit of practice. But we'll get there. Okay, let me just scoop that in. So there goes our tomatoes. And you can use, sorry, these are actually onions. You can use any onion of your choice. That's up to you. Now for the love of greens, what I'm doing here is making some space. But first, I need to season it with my tomatoes. That's the tomatoes. It's actually tomato powder. This is how it looks like. About 4 months later. I don't need all this. This is a 5 ml spoon, by the way. Anyway, I'll take it back. That's it. So I used more like less than a quarter because it's a bit concentrated. I hope you saw that video so you're not wondering what things I'm putting in this liver. I had already put a little salt when I was marinating it. So I'll simply taste it towards the end and season if necessary. Okay, then it's time for me to add my grains. I like them whole. I'm going to create a little space. Don't worry about them. In a few seconds they will actually be shrinking. And you see I haven't reduced my heat. And you shouldn't reduce your heat. So the liver as it is right now is ready to be eaten. That actually went right through, you can see, yeah? And the salt is also enough. But now because we're eating it with some rice, I normally like covering it in my grains. So I'll let this one and they also have their stalks. It adds a very nice crunch. So we'll give it like 2 minutes. The greens will be ready and now we can serve it. So here we go. The grains have already started shrinking, which means they are done. You don't cook your grains for long because you still need all the nutritional value. If anything, we normally juice them raw with me. Have you seen my juicing video? Make sure to watch that. Let me know which juicing video, by the way, you'd like to see, and I'll make it for you. So we are done, totally done. This will be the serving. The lighting in my house is not doing this liver any justice. It's so golden brown and it's smelling really nice. Anyway, enough of this. Let me switch off and remove them from the heat. So I didn't cover, by the way, after putting my grains. I simply stirred. You stir them, you don't cover because we don't want them to start sweating. We are not boiling them. Oh, now we are going to overcook them. We are done, we are done. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. And see you in the next one. This is how we switch it off. Right here. And then I switch it off from the power source as well. And we are good. But then I have to remove my plate from the grill because it's still hot, which means it's still cooking. I don't want it to continue cooking. Let me go and get my meat and remove that. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you'll be making your oil soon. Bye bye.